Hey guys, welcome back to Flying in Space with PlanetHead. Um, Little bit of bad news. If you watched my last video, I was doing a run out to Stain, and in the middle of about 3 jumps away from getting there, I got the blue screen of death, which basically destroyed the entire video that I was making. I did actually survive and make it to the station out here in KP, TAC FQ1, my kind of home away from home out here in Nullsec for normally Amanda Pilgrim. If you watched the last video, I was bringing out some salvaged goods uh, or stolen goods, or if you wanted to, things that I have gotten off of things I've killed out in Tama, so it was kind of cool. Um, the next time I do a run out here through the scary areas of Eve, I will make sure to, or the scary areas of, um, just pulling up, of Stain. I will make sure to videotape that for the whole run through. Um, Long story short, I'm just pulling up Dotland to show you where I'm at. My hint of the day, let's just get right into it real quick. I think this is the one that I tried to do in the last video that got canceled. So this was a great little thing, but those little things make so much better your flying. So if you watched me before, uh, when I've done my directional scanning, when I'm trying to scout out areas and see, let's get into a cloaked mode so we don't die. Um, what I would normally do is aim my camera. Actually, I'll just pull up my directional scanner, actually my probe scanner here. I'm going to zoom in, and if you are, there I am. There's my cone right there of a directional scan just to see if I can get something. If you, this is it in 360 mode. This is it in half mode. You can kind of figure out things that way. The video that I showed the other day of the directional scanning, I think it was from Hateless, does a really good job of showing you a professional who does it. I'm getting better. I am nowhere near great, but I at least understand the major basics of it. But here is the tip. So what I was doing was holding down the hotkey C and aiming my camera at different spots here, and then I could do a directional scan or hold down V for the hotkey for directional scan and see if anything was there. Again, hold down the C, aim my camera differently, hit the V button. The hint that I want to tell you about is something. Oh, but last but not least, I can't do that from my probe scanner. I can't actually click on these and have it change my direction. It will change my, if I'm holding down the C, it will cycle through everything, but it will not change my direction there. The hint is actually twofold. Rather than holding down C and then scanning, if I hold down V as my directional scan and click on whatever I want to point at, notice my direction goes there. I'm still holding down the V button. And then if I want to aim it over here at RV, see how it changes. Still holding down the V, and it is automatically directionally scanning there. So back and forth I go. If I want to check these out, boom, boom, I can do that. If I want to change my um, overhead, I can go ahead and maybe look at different things here. So much faster. Um, and but the last one being that I can actually scan down uh, actual celestial spots that have popped up on my screen. That I can actually go through each one of these, where I couldn't do that with aiming my camera. I can actually click these. So it is a double whammy. Now all of these are in the same area, but if I do a double click, see how it's actually going there? Oh wow, I just learned something. So my middle wheel here will automatically, I'm just, that is so funny. So if I take off my directional scanner, no hand on here, I can zoom in and out, okay? But if I hold down the hotkey for V, good, and then I double click on each one of these, it will switch this direction, okay? But also, still holding down the V key, I can use the middle ball on my mouse, and if I scroll that in and out, it will change the AU, the distance away that it's going to. Pretty cool. Did not know that. So I just learned a third thing by holding down the V button. So that is what a professional would do. While I get that down, it'll take me a lot of work. But that said, unfortunately, I don't have any gameplay video other than what I'm doing right here. I wanted to show you what I was able to do. So I got out here and contracted the parts that I had brought out for Amanda Rose. Kind of my goal going forward is I'm not going to fly straight out from Stain. I now have a probe ship that I will try to go through wormholes to get back out. If I'm going through over the next couple of days and I see some relics or some data sites, I will grab stuff out of there, take it to market, sell it, and then go right back to scavenging and maybe get some more parts for my ship. So let's go ahead and I'll show you the updates that I did with the scavenged parts for oh, I can't log up. I'm stupid. I might as well dock up. I can log off easily. I don't have to wait 30 seconds. But long story short, I can then keep Amanda out here in nullsec and keep going back and forth and challenging myself, going through the wormholes, that sort of thing. Good. The other thing that I really want to do, and this is long term, if you notice the graphics are a lot better on this, I really want to at some point upgrade my computer. I'm going to take some time learning about that. If you guys have any ideas of some, I can't do it really until after August. There's a reason for that. But I'm going to start looking at maybe upgrading my computer, maybe going back to a desktop, keeping my laptop so I can play whenever I want to. But I really want to start investing, maybe getting a little bit better of a monitor, that sort of thing. It's been almost 2 years since I've really put any money into it. And at that point, I bought my laptop from a wholesale food store. That's where I got this laptop from. The monitor that I'm using is over 10 years old. So I'm looking at maybe upgrading a little bit. But, okay, so I want to show you the update to Amanda Rose. Log off. Yes. Hello. And there is Amanda there. She's still alive. I still play her. I just haven't done many videos because I'm still messing around with my fits, with my my Omen here. And I just went up to our cruiser level 4. Woo! Woo! So, I'm going to show you. This is the first update. You might have seen it in the past. I do have the skin that my corp mate gave me. Freaking awesome. If I remember correctly, I did save the original scavenged fit from Amanda here. There we go. For her Omen. Oh, it's on another page. Come on. So this was the original fit that I had for her. It did 208 DPS, and this also factors in the skills that I have. I'm still not maxed out in anything, but I'm up to level 3s and level 4s in most things. But this was all scavenged material that I had found out here. Now I'm bringing in scavenged material from other places. I still don't have any rigs thrown on here. This is whenever I first started, so I can still upgrade that way. And I'm really debating on what I want to do with the rigs. So that's a tough one because once you throw the rigs on, you have to destroy them if you want to get rid of them. But that is the base there. So 208, we'll look at you here in a second. The update for her after I brought in the scavenger, God, it looks so much cooler. And that's why I want to do the upgraded computer. I want to fly around with this sort of thing and make videos with it. I really do. Look at the difference. This was a picture here, a snip. That's the snip of it at low level performance mode. And then this is just the shininess and the coolness of the ship. That's pretty awesome. But the upgrade that I've done so far, and I'm still messing around with it, I now have all 5 modulated energy beams. So Meta 4 of Tier 1. And if you notice here, my damage per second is up to 345 versus 208. So how did I do that? Well, I've got some drones. That my skills have gone up there. I did upgrade my drones with the salvaged goods that I'd gotten out of there. Please tell me. I threw in the Imperial Navy drones. I think all my drone level skills are at like level 3 at most, so I still have a little bit of room to go there. Obviously, it's going to take me a lot longer. I also upgraded and I got rid of my armor tanking and threw on a 3rd extruded compact heatsink. Now, I did try my drone damage 2 that I'd gotten, that I brought out here, and I tried it out to see if it would give me more damage. Where are you there? Low slot. Beep. Yeah. So I tried 2 things out while I was here. I tried out... Where's my drone damage? Brain ain't functioning. Damage control. Did I throw it into the ship? There it is. Sorry. My drone damage level 2, and I also tried reactive armor just to show you what the differences are here. Now the reactive armor is something I brought out, which is pretty cool. If you throw on here, and that is a completely scavenged item, it gives you a 15% bonus for everything straight across. But depending on the amount of damage that comes into you, these, so if you're only taking EM damage and thermal damage, it will bonus out those areas to go to 30% and minus out the explosive damage. So it's kind of a really nice little thing that you can throw in. And let's just simulate it here. If you notice here, that goes up to 58 and 45. Drop it down, 50 and 35. But my this guy has been doing so well, moving so quickly, and I've upgraded my agilities, things like that, so that I realized I really didn't need it. So I tried out the drone damage 2, which increases my damage applied by my light drones, thinking that would help out. That got me up to 331 DPS. The bonuses to the ship, though, show info, is for rate of fire. There are no drone damage bonuses here. So for what I would want to do is focus my damage on here. Now, if I went to a 4 of these versus 1 of these, probably want to go with 1 of these. But I could take that off. Wait a second. What was that? We were at 331. If I take that off and put the extruded compact heatsink on here, I go up to 345. So a 14-point difference in the DPS. So nice little bonus that I was able to throw on here, even though I had that lying around, but it gave me the option to check these out. I can use these for other fits of things that I want to do. If I am focused on dealing damage with this, then I'm thinking my capacitor needs to focus on that as well. Not my capacitor, my rig. So I may do that just to keep that DPS going nuts for me, because this is really just my radar, having fun with it. I do have the armor repair here that I like to have on there. I did upgrade that to not the compact one, because my skills got a little bit better. I could throw in a little bit more power grid now. But really, it's doing really well. And I went from the compact afterburner down to a regular afterburner, so I'm using less DPS for that. So that is that. And it depletes at still at 314, so I'm doing fine. Doing fine. I'm going to get this stuff off my ship so that if I accidentally die. So that is an update on there, and what I'm looking at with my Omen, just to show you that you can really mess around with a few things. I have some ideas going forward. There's a video I really want to make, but I don't have the time right now while I'm working, but maybe Sunday I'll have it out. It's a little bit offbeat, but I want to do that. How much time are we at here? Just giving you guys some updates. I had 16 minutes. So let's go blow something up. I want to see how using the better footage works, or the better quality of video with my recording. So I've got everything turned off down here. Go ahead and close out. There we go. So I've only got those running. I just, look at that, the fire coming off. I just want to experience this in other games a little bit more. Usually I'm not that into the aesthetics, but Eve is just such a beautiful game, and I think you're missing out. What caught my eye the other day was when I was checking out the new skins that I'd gotten, and it didn't really look any different with the performance setting of my monitors versus whenever I went up for the quality of life kind of video setting. So I'm kind of hoping, I know I wouldn't be able to do scan down any sites. So let's just go to a belt here and see what happens. And if I can kill something, well, I know I'll be able to kill something most likely, but you'll be able to see how much more damage I'm doing coming in. The original, well, I can give you an estimate when I start, if there are any battleships here. I can give you an estimate of how long it used to take me to kill them, and we'll see how long it takes me to kill them this time. Because I am doing more DPS. I'm doing about 40% more. I'm sorry, about 80% more. I think, if I'm doing my math right. Just so freaking cool. Okay, so we got nobody here. Oh wait, yep. Nobody here. We'll go asteroid belts. I didn't make it all the way across there, did I? What did I warp to? Did I just miss it? That was weird. I'll have to look at the footage. That's the best part about recording this stuff. You can figure out how you screwed up. Okay, cool. Actually, this is one of the tougher ones. So I'm going to try to get my range in here. Get my speed up. Range is at 15 kilometers. And we'll go ahead and get our acolytes out. The whole idea is to try to kill off these cruisers first. So as soon as they get within range, because they're actually the ones that can do some damage to me. Okay, Mr. Acolyte, you go. Go get them, boys. Whee! Always keep a far distance out unless you're fighting one guy, really. It gives you a good idea of where everything's at. Should be within range now, 24 kilometers. Now these guys closed in pretty quick. I'm going to turn on my armor repair right now. I got to get these guys killed before they do too much damage to my armor. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. Remember before, whenever I was saying that even if you have everything running, my capacitor time is about... I need to learn to start using my hotkeys, but if I'm ever going to start doing any PvP, incidentally, okay, cool. So I am within a decent amount of range. I'm going to go ahead and let these guys go. This guy is a long ways away from me, so let's go ahead and check out. Now, I think the mutant is show info. Nope, that's 800,000, so he's one of the weaker ones. Show info. So the Sanchez Overlord, I think, is one of the top tier battleships out here. It isn't the top one, but it's close to it. I'm going to go ahead and close my range within 9,000 because my optimal range is 15. With my afterburner on, it'll have it down there around... Ooh, I can kill this guy off real quick. With my afterburner on, with me orbiting at 9, it'll get me up to about 10 or 11,000. So it'll get me in that nice little sweet spot of my damage protection. Now I will tell you, I'm going to start this right now. Once this guy dies, we're going to set our acolytes. Boom, it is 834. Used to take me at least 50, with that original fit of my Omen, it used to take me around 15 minutes to kill one of these guys. The top one, I can't remember the name of it, but the top one out here is worth 1,800,000. Used to take me close to 20 minutes to kill it with a damage of 205k. Now I'm up to 340, a little bit over 340. I'll go ahead and pump my armor repair on. And what was it, 833? Was that it? So the big thing here is he does armor repair himself, but if you notice, I'm really tearing through him here. So we're about a minute and a half into here, maybe tops 835, so close to there. Once I get done with the video, I could actually check it out. He is armor repairing, but I am definitely doing a lot more damage to him. I'm looking at the damage that my drones are doing, and they used to do around 10 to 12. Now they're doing 15 up to 35, 38 if they're hitting well. So we're still at 835. I think I started at 833. I might be a little bit wrong with that, maybe a minute off. And as soon as I get into his structure, that's when I can really do the damage to him, because he'll try to repair his armor, but the structure goes away a lot faster. And again, this is not the top, but these are just upgrades that I've been able to do. I really like the idea of maxing out a ship as much as possible without overspending on it. I've learned a lot flying it this way. We are now into structure. Look at that. Boom. We're at 836. I'm going to say this is going to take me about 3 minutes. I could do a stopwatch or something like that. It's going to take, because I think it was a little bit past 833. Yep. So let's go take you out. Cruisers are dead, so I can pick the stuff up from them. Money making wise, I get 150.5% bonus off of the stuff here. So this guy's going to be worth 1.2 million ISK. The other guy was 140, so that's going to be worth 2.1 million ISK. The cruiser is probably 100,000 each. So we're looking at about 3.5 million ISK off of that. I'm going to just, well, let's keep our distance just a little bit. I got nothing in my inventory, so I can show you how much ISK I'm making off of the parts as well. So that was 836. I was in the middle of 836, and I'm already on this guy. I'm almost to his structure. Oh, shoot. We got the mining ships that came in. Now, that is one thing that I have to be careful of. Is these mining ships came in, they will call in for reinforcements. So even though I was about to kill that guy, now what I can do is just wait a minute or two and then warp back. They should move on, hopefully. But, so yeah, I'm now killing things in 3 minutes versus 15 with the upgrades I've done. So, long story short, my next couple videos will probably be of me going through wormhole space, trying to get back home and to do the same thing that I was doing, because it's been a lot of fun. I've learned a lot, and I might not go straight to Tama. I may look for some big battles and see if I can scout those out. Maybe watch them, do a video of the battle that's going on, or just scavenge the parts. But it's been pretty cool. So other than that, I still have my armor repair going. I'm stupid. So I think it was Asteroid Belt 4 or 5, the first one. So we're going to warp back to it and see if the stuff's still there. Oh, wait. I think it was 4. That one, I missed it the first time, so it might have been 5. I don't know if I brought this up, I did try to do a combat anomaly the other day. And I got through it. It took me literally like an hour and a half. And due to the sheer mass numbers of ships, that's what did it to me, even though they weren't worth as much as... Oh, shoot. Stop. Asteroid belts. Warp to 0. Thank you. If they did call in reinforcements, they should be gone by now. But it really wasn't worth it. I didn't get any bonus at the end, nor an escalation. I'm sure there's other things that could have happened. Maybe I got the short end of the stick on it. But right now it's just not worth it as much for me as I would like. So, okay, so he is way out there. We got to close that distance. Don't mind me. Drones. Let's get our acolytes out. Oh, they came back. Come on. All right, so I won't bore you with this. Save 1. Warp away. Because I can. Yeah. I know you're shooting at me. I don't care. So that's about it. I wish I had more for you. But I'm going to get some sleep and get ready for work. And I will talk to you soon. You guys fly safe, fly dangerously, fly however that you want, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.